So before I start, I apologize. I have really bad allergies, so I'm coughing and sneezing. So if you can't understand me, I apologize. I'm doing my best. All right. So what is a student athlete? Well, by definition, a student athlete is a participant in an organized, competitive sports competitive sport sponsored by the education system he or she is enrolled in. We are told that student athletes are to be students first and athletes second, but that's not always the case. You'll soon learn that student athlete has a bit of a different meaning than you think. So to start, student athletes get free education. That's what's always advertised. You get a scholarship to play ball. You get a free education. What they don't tell you is a lot of your classes might be paper classes. Paper classes are classes that are kind of like a study hall, and you have one paper due at the end of the semester, and you get a grade for that. That's an easy way for universities to just push maybe the less intelligent players through college and say they got a free education, but really they're not getting education at all. They're just getting pushed through the years until they graduate. Another thing is you have free education. By free education, they really mean a student athlete practices 40 hours per week for their sport. To me, 40 hours per week doesn't really sound like free to me. That sounds like a full-time job that you're being employed for. And really, employment is trading your time for money. In this case, the players are trading their time for a scholarship, which is money. So, in my opinion, student athletes are just employed. They're employees of the university. Now, the student athletes work 40 hours per week to improve their game, to make themselves popular and increase their brand. One way that their brand increases is through fans buying their jerseys. So here's a jersey of Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a professional soccer player for Real Madrid. Now, he's not a college player. He's a professional player. So every time somebody buys one of these jerseys, 3 people get paid. The first one to get paid is Ronaldo, his name on the back. And then Adidas, they get paid because they're the apparel provider. And then his club, Real Madrid, get paid. They each get a portion of the paycheck. The problem with this is the NCAA does not allow players to get paid. So what you'll see is football jerseys with their number on the back, but their name covered up. There's no name there. The players make this jersey valuable, their number valuable. Yet, the only people making money off college players is their team and their apparel company. The players don't get anything when they're the ones that really make the jersey worth something. Now, another way players use popularity to improve their game is through endorsements. Professional players like Peyton Manning does endorsements all the time. He does endorsements for Papa John's, Nationwide, and many others. These companies will pay the players to say their slogan to reach out to more customers. But the NCAA does not allow players to do any sort of endorsements or sponsorships while playing at universities. Even though if companies had an option, they would be all over it because these players are very popular and they can bring them a lot of money. Now also sponsorships. So certain athletes get sponsorships to maybe wear a certain brand of cleats or a certain brand of headband. Like, let's say Cristiano Ronaldo, he is a Nike sponsor. So every game he plays, every practice he practices, he's required to wear Nike cleats. That's his sponsor. However, major apparel companies aren't allowed to use players as actual sponsors. They have to go through the team. So as the players wear their Nike cleats, and all the focus goes to their cleats and see Nike, 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 instead of the players getting that money for wearing those cleats, the university gets that money. So really, the university is making the money that really the players have earned all along. So in conclusion, maybe not, student athletes shouldn't be paid a paycheck to play. They shouldn't get paid $60,000 a week to play a game. However, they should be able to sell jerseys. When their number's on the back foot, they should get a portion of that money. And they should be able to do endorsements, say, Nationwide is on your side. They could say that and make a good chunk of money. Because not every player makes it to the pros. You always think, well, they're going to make it to the pros and they're going to make a ton of money down the road. That's not always the case. Most college athletes do not make it to the pros. So, let players make money off jersey sales, endorsements, sponsorships, and not get paid. And I think that would be a happy medium for both.